resources. And they even tell the law enforcement agency that it's this guy who provided the resources. Why can't you go for him and ask him, how much was your salary? How did you acquire this property? Mind you, I was a lawyer before I became a politician. And I wasn't just a run-of-the-mill lawyer. I was one of the top-notch lawyers, that I can tell you. But you see, I made my money. And I brought my children into business, and they began working on their own. And so did my wife. So how we acquired the so-called money, wealth, or whatever, is there for people to see. There's a track record from my practice as a lawyer to my political time to now. And this thing did not just come overnight. So for me to get everybody, all my friends, and say you are thieves because you belong to Edgar, tell me one contract, just one contract, which you think I participated in and got money, or I got a bribe. Nothing is coming through. But all these guys have been saying, oh, let's say he was running a crypto regime and so on. They found nothing. You see, what has happened is that we had an opposition which perfected the art of propaganda and peddling of falsehood. And they would twist things, spin doctors. Now they're trying to spin the reality. They're failing because the reality is that they failed to deliver. And they will say, no, we are failing to deliver because Lungu stole. Now, what did I steal? What project did I steal from? You need to identify what ministry did I steal from? Or what project? You just can't call me a thief and you leave it at that. It's very, very unfair. I heard one minister saying it's okay for people to grab what Lungu stole. But where did I steal? Because if you steal, there has to be a place where you're stealing from. When you stole, and what you stole. And then they could take you to task, and in the interest of justice, give you a chance to explain your side, and then courts of law will decide and so on. But what they've done here is they've said, look, your wife earned 3 million in the last 10 years, but the property she has is 20 million. Forgetting that I was there with her, and I was supporting her. And she says, my husband helped me. And you can't come and look at my bank accounts, look at my income, and assess whether I was able to grow her property up to the time of leaving office. It's very unfair. My children have been working. They've been to school. Some of them are running businesses. I was supplying them with money when chance allowed. They would come to me, Dad, can you help us capitalize this? I would capitalize that. And they've been told, these guys in the Drug Enforcement Commission, SEC, and everyone, that, look, I raised so much. Dad gave me so much. Or elsewhere, somebody would say, Dad bought this for me as a gift. Now, who grabs something from a son or a daughter who says, Dad gave me? You go to your dad and ask him, Dad, this is far too much in excess of what you would have earned over the years. Can you account for this? This is what I expect these guys to do. But they just want to keep peddling falsehood and, trying to sensationalize that I'm a thief, I'm in poverty now because of stealing. So we never saw anything. So the due process of law should be questioned if it's being abused. You see what I mean? You should be able to look at my income. I left university in 1981, by the way, but admitted shortly thereafter. And I've been practicing law and I had some of the high-profile cases, and I received good money, and we were building. So you can't ask me about the farm where I came from, how I built it. You can't ask me about the few houses I had in Chawama where I came from. Now you want to ask me because, we moved from Chawama to Kablonga or to Kabwata, and from Kabwata people have been moving. What's wrong with prosperity? Is it a crime to prosper?
So, Mr. President, let's talk about bread and butter issues. You raised issues of the high cost of living in Zambia after you officially returned to active politics. But your critics are saying things were bad and that some of the policies that you implemented while you were president has affected the cost of living right now. So they said it's not fair for you to criticize the effect of what you did in office, which wrongs they are trying to